Hey, welcome back and long time no see. So, obviously, you probably can guess what the subject of our video today is going to be. So, I recently picked up this right here. It's a 2015 Suzuki DR200. It's a 200cc, 15 horsepower, 280 pound little single cylinder, if you don't know anything about these. It's considered a dual sport. Pretty much it's a street legal dirt bike. It sits a little bit lower than if you were to buy a full dirt bike, so it's got a pretty good seat. I guess from the seat to the ground is 33 inches, so I can almost be flat-footed when I'm sitting on it at a stoplight. And then it has turn signals, all that good stuff, so you can ride legally on the road. So I picked this up. For the manufacturer's suggested price is $4,500. I got it for $42, and it's amazing because it gets I think the EPA rating is 115 miles a gallon, but what people actually say it really gets is anywhere between like 70 and 90, which is really good. It's got a 3.3 gallon gas tank for sure, 3.3, and maybe California is like 3.2. So. But it's amazing. So I kind of bought it. It's one of those things that I got to keep turning because of the sun. You guys won't see me. But it's one of those things that I can't afford to own, and it's also one of those things that I can't afford not to own, because driving the Nissan Titan around all the time, getting when I was in New Mexico, I was getting about 16 miles a gallon on the highway because it was just pretty much a straight highway from my house to the base. And here I live about 15 miles from work, which is about the same I did in New Mexico, but the truck gets about 12 to 14 miles to the gallon. So, and my my other car is not running yet, so I needed something to not only because the truck left me stranded the other day trying to go to cheerleading in Tallahassee. So I kind of want something, for three reasons: save gas, have another means of transportation, and just have a little bit of fun. So it's good. It's so cheap to ride. Payments are pretty decent. I think I'm paying about with insurance is like a sorry, I was just checking some of my gear. Insurance on this thing is $110 a year, and my payment on just the regular actual bike, what I financed, because I put a down payment on it and everything, put $1,300 down. But what my payments are pretty much like $80 a month, so it's real cheap. So it's pretty interesting. It's kind of a little bit weird. This is my first dual sport, and I haven't even been on a bike in about 4 years, because I originally bought I had a Suzuki GS 500, a little two-cylinder naked bike. It was a 1996. I bought that, learned on it, and then rode that around for a few years, and then got rid of that because it was just such a pain in the butt. Carbureted bikes are a pain in the butt to maintain, and especially one that's that old. It had some from the factory. All of them have some hanging idle issues. It would like to idle around $2,000, so it's a little bit too high. So this is weird because recently I haven't had to relearn how to ride anything or drive anything really, because I do some mountain biking. I do the truck. I do some off-roading with the truck, and I'm used to that, and I'm used to the mountain bike, and I'm used to my 240, my Nissan 240SX. When it's up and running, I'm used to drifting it. But this is totally different, because unlike a mountain bike, when you're down here and you're in this, this sand is pretty packed right now, but when you're in the normal sand, some of the sand down that road, even actually that patch right up there that you can see, it's really loose, and so it kind of gets squirrely on you. And unlike on a bicycle, when you're doing like 10 miles an hour, I was doing about 25 the whole way back here. I've been down this dirt trail about 5 miles, so it's very interesting. I don't really know. I need to find out if there's at the Motorcycle Safety Foundation has a dirt bike school near, so I can learn a little bit more about how to properly ride this thing on trails. I'm probably not going to be doing no huge off-roading, no jumps, and nothing like that, because one, it's not actually made for that. It's not a full dirt bike, and two is I'm old, I'm 33, so when you get that old, not that I'm over the hill or anything, but when you fall down, it hurts, and it takes a long time to heal. I'm not 20 anymore. I come out here and bounce myself off of the ground and just get up. That, and you gotta have, a huge respect for what you're doing on that, because, you look down constantly and you see your leg and you see the ground. So it's a constant reminder that you have absolutely no protection, even if you are wearing a jacket, pants, or boots, And I had an experience in 2009 where I was in Japan, stationed in Japan, and I don't know if you've ever been overseas, and you know how the taxi drivers drive. They're complete assholes. So I was just going about my business, doing about, about 40 clicks, so about 25 miles an hour, 27 miles an hour maybe. And a taxi that was parked on the side of the road just all of a sudden decided to make a U-turn. So I was about, from me to the bike right there, pretty much, 20, 30 feet away, and had no way of stopping in time, so I hit him. And I didn't break anything, but my leg is still have compartment syndrome. I don't know, Google it if you're interested in what it is. So my right leg right here is still kind of swollen, and it kind of hurts when I sit in my truck for a few hours, long drive, or sit around in a chair for a while. It hurts. So it's I have a huge respect for riding, and I don't want to come out here and do something crazy, even though the dirt is a little bit more softer than concrete and pavement. You hit that dirt going 20 miles an hour, it's still not fun. So in the future, I will make a bigger, longer video of this detailed description of the bike, kind of do like a report, because it was very interesting. I couldn't find hardly any reviews online. You would watch a review and they pretty much tell you what the factory statistics are, the stats of the bike are. I know that. I can see the file and drive. I can see all that. I can see the weight. I want to know how does it do, So I'm gonna do one of those. It's gonna be weird because I've never done something like that for a bike, especially my experience for riding an off-road bike is kind of limited. So, and my on-road bike experience is limited. So look forward to doing one of those soon. And and it's really the other thing that's weird is, obviously, I'm not in Florida. You can't open carry unless it's certain circumstances. And I'm not doing the inside the waistband right now, because when you sit on the bike, even though you sit almost all the way upright, I'm still not used to it, and I don't want my gun to become exposed or to fall out, because you're sitting on there, and your leg would be pushing that. So it's interesting, because it's right now my gun is in this camelback all the way down at the bottom. So if there was a need to use it, I would have to stop, get off. Hey, let me, sorry, don't rob me, don't carjack me, don't take my bike, let me pull my weapon out. And I've already had one experience on the way. I just got done with cheerleading, and this thing, I should have talked about that too. So this thing only has 5 speeds. It only goes approximately, top speed is 55, 60, depends on if you're going downhill. I'm still doing the engine break-in, so I haven't went over 45 with it. So I was doing about 45 in a 65, which is a little bit unsafe, but I got a bright colored jacket on. You can see me. It's 4 lane, 2 lanes, and going one way. So get out of the way, move over for me, or I can try to get over, hug the side of the road, and you can pass me. So this asshole in this Camaro, and when you ride a bike, what you try to do is stay where people behind you and in front of you can see you. So say you're going this way, okay? I ride in the left part where my left tire on my car would be, or my truck, because that does 2 things. One, it gives you more room to shoot over to the right side in case somebody does something stupid, and it also gives you your headlight is projecting straight into the driver's side rear view mirror on the car that's in front of you, in case you're, look at all those nets, in case you're behind the car. They won't, some people might not use their turn signal. Oh, nobody's behind me, I'm not gonna use my turn signal. And then all of a sudden they're braking suddenly because they think nobody's behind them, and I have a hard time slowing down or hit them or something. So I do that. So this guy in this Camaro, I was in the far part of my left lane, and he was riding with half of his car on the far right, pretty much like almost a tire in the grass. I was like, dude, you know, go around me. You have a full left lane. You're not going to pass me on that. If you pass me on that side, one or two things are going to happen. One, I'm just going to stay calm. You're going to go by, and I'm going to wave at you. Two, you're going to hit me. I'm going to fall off the bike, and I'm going to be pissed. So just, you know, if you're not a motorcycle rider, just please be nice. We don't have something protecting us. If you are a motorcycle rider, look out, because, you know, you obviously know the struggle that we deal with. You know the struggle is real. So just please, and I'm sorry if you're not a motorcycle rider and you have to deal with some of these people, you know, on sport bikes doing stupid stuff, wheelies down the street and all that. There was a time back in the day when I did stupid stuff in my car on the street. So hopefully everybody learns and grows up and moves on from that. So if you see somebody doing something stupid on a bike, just, you know, you can kindly tell them to, hey, slow down, stop being an idiot, you know, but just, you know, you don't want to get yourself in a situation, and just know that it's your job also, because we share the road, to make sure that you not only look twice because we're everywhere, but just to pay attention and to be courteous. And so, anyway, better shut this thing off before I don't have enough video memory to record. Hey, as always, thanks for watching. Sorry I put out a video in a while.